Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, the Evil Dungeon Master channel here on YouTube. Hopefully you are doing well. I'm doing an impromptu video today, so I didn't plan this one. I was watching River's RPG channel, good guy. You should check him out as well and subscribe to his channel. He has great content on there. And he was talking about, is tabletop RPG YouTube dying? Apparently the great GM, or how to be a great GM, decided that he was going to give up his channel because it wasn't getting views anymore, and he went to the YouTube office and they told him they weren't going to show his stuff because of whatever reason. I really didn't care to watch the video entirely because he's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and he's worried about views. I get it. You're worried about views. I don't really care about views, to be honest. I do these things because I have a lot of fun doing them, and eventually they get views and people see them. I like to show games, show my passion in games, so that's why I do the videos I do. But on to the topic that Rivers brought up, and the great GM, obviously. Is tabletop YouTube dying? No, I don't think at all it's dying. It's maybe slowing down a little because now that we're in an age that YouTube is pretty much booming with videos. It's not like it was 10, maybe 12 years ago, even less than that, where people were searching how to be a good GM or how to get tips on a game. There is a dime a dozen videos about how to play Dungeons and Dragons, flooding the entire YouTube ecosystem with tips and tricks, how to do this or that. You can find probably 17 different ways how to make a DM screen by just typing in DM screen. You can find a plethora of ways to do this or that. YouTube Tabletop RPG is too focused on Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. There are people like me and some other people out there that don't really focus on 5e and focus on other games. Kind of like, Palladium or earlier versions of Dungeons and Dragons or GURPS or Marvel, Phase Rip, things like that. Videos like those videos that people will want to see. Now, I have a video that I did, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago for Star Wars 1st edition by West End Games. And that still, to this day, gets hits, likes, views, comments from people asking questions, because eventually people will find the video that you make. It may not hit right away because of the algorithm, and nobody knows what the algorithm is. No one's figured it out. If you see these videos, I figured out the algorithm. No, they haven't. They're just getting it for views. That's how they figured out the algorithm. You're looking to what the algorithm is. Yeah, the algorithm is. So that's why you see these videos, and that's how they figured it out, by making sure that you're searching for it. So that's how they figured out the algorithm, getting cheap clickbait. I don't do drama or clickbait here on my channel, though. Every once in a while, I might talk about a subject that's important or valued to me. I try not to make it clickbait. My clickbait. My channel is all about straightforward talk, right into the topic, no bullcrap, no bullying people or talking about other people. I don't think that's really necessary. We're not in high school or junior high that we need to talk about one another and gossip. I'll talk about my own group, and we make fun of each other all the time, so that's perfectly fine to me. They throw shade at me, I throw shade at them, and we all laugh and then have a great day. But that's normal between friends. This channel is pretty much what it is. I enjoy doing it, and nothing will really stop me. People will question things or make fun of me or try to bully me off the channel or off YouTube, and I just laugh. I don't really care. Again, I do this for fun. So Tabletop RPG YouTube is not dying. Not at all. It may be slow in the algorithm. Maybe they're looking for different things. I don't know. I do what interests me that hopefully will interest you. Generally, it does. Maybe the podcasts that I do don't necessarily get a lot of hits because people don't like listening to audiograms, as they call them, here on YouTube, though there is a small bunch of people that do. But generally people don't. They'd rather have a picture and a voice than, or a picture of something moving on the screen than a still graphic and someone talking. So a lot of times they just don't watch those things. And I don't care. I have my podcast that I do daily. Well, not daily. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except for this week that I screwed up the days. And they do wonderful on the podcast side. On Spotify and Apple, they get their downloads. And I'm not worried about it. Again, I don't worry about views, likes, and things like that. They'll come. They say if you build it, they will come. If you film it, they will come. So with that said, I want to hear your comments below on this whole situation. What do you think about tabletop RPGs? And is it you dying on YouTube, or is it not dying on YouTube? I don't think it is at all. But tell me in the comments below, or do your own reaction video to me and call me out and say, hey, Vince, you're wrong. Tabletop RPGs is dying. Or, Vince, you're right. Tabletop RPGs is not dying. Whichever. Let me know in the comments below. Gonna head out. Keep it original, keep it old school. Good night. God bless everybody. Good night.